Help me to reach 2,000 subscribers. The moment I pushed open the conference room door, the sound that greeted me was a sharp, breathless gasp that did not belong to me. It belonged to her. And his voice followed, low and trembling, the same voice that had mocked me 2 nights earlier for being dramatic when I told him I felt distant from him. My heart slammed against my ribs as if trying to escape my body before my mind could accept what my eyes were beginning to see. His back was to me. Hers wasn't. Her lipstick was smeared, the color bright against her pale skin. The room smelled faintly of coffee and something warm and human, something intimate. My fingers dug into the cool metal of the doorknob. For a second I couldn't breathe. For another second I pretended I didn't understand the shape of what I was witnessing. My brain tried to protect me with denial. Maybe they were whispering. Maybe they dropped something. Maybe anything. But then he turned. The wideness in his eyes confirmed everything before either of us spoke. "Emma," he said, my name coming out broken in the middle. I didn't move. My voice hid somewhere behind the shock, behind the disbelief, behind the brutal memory of him laughing when I asked why he came home late last week. He joked that I was reading too many thrillers. That I was paranoid. That his coworker Hannah was like a kid sister. Yet here she was. And nothing about the way she straightened her blouse looked sisterly. "Emma, wait," he said, stepping toward me. I stepped back. "Do not come closer." My voice was too steady. It scared me more than the scene in front of me. He froze in place, jaw tightening, guilt flashing across his face. She gathered her things quietly, staring at the floor like a child caught stealing. "I should go," she whispered. "You should," I replied, surprising myself with how calm the words sounded. She hurried past me, her perfume lingering in the air, floral and light, a smell I now associated with betrayal. The door clicked shut behind her. The silence that filled the room afterward was electric and suffocating. He exhaled. "Emma, I can explain." "Can you?" I asked, still unmoving. "Because it looks very self-explanatory." His hand pushed through his hair the way it always did when he was cornered or nervous. "It was a mistake. It just happened." I laughed. A short, sharp sound. Things like that do not just happen. Spilled coffee just happens. Misplacing your phone just happens. This does not. He looked away. My heart twisted. Anger hit me first, but underneath it lay a raw ache that felt like a bruise spreading through my entire chest. I tried to remember every sign I ignored. The late nights. The vague explanations. The way he always checked his phone screen before turning it toward me. The way he joked that I overreacted. "How long?" I asked. He hesitated. And that hesitation was the answer. "A few months," he finally said. "Months. Not a slip. Not a moment. Months." My throat tightened. The realism of it sank in slowly, painfully, like stepping barefoot onto shattered glass. Tiny pieces cutting deeper with each breath. "Why?" The question tasted bitter. "I do not know," he said quietly. "Work got stressful. We were around each other a lot. I felt like I was failing you and she listened." There it was. The moral grayness. The justification. The human weakness. And it hurt because I knew he wasn't a monster. He was flawed, lonely, insecure. But not a monster. That made the betrayal worse because monsters were easier to walk away from. "You could have talked to me," I whispered. "I know," he said. "You could have told me you were unhappy." "I know." "You could have ended it." "I know." The repetition felt like nails tapping against my bones, each word another confession of choices he didn't make. "Do you still love her?" I asked before I could stop myself. "No," he said immediately. Too quickly. "Do you still love me?" I asked softly. This time he paused. The pause sliced me clean open. My breath trembled out of me. Every memory we built together flickered like scenes from a film I could no longer watch without wondering which moments were real and which ones he had already begun giving away to someone else. "I love you," he said finally. "But I messed up so badly I do not know if loving you is enough anymore." I nodded slowly. Tears blurred the edges of the room but didn't fall. "Not yet." I need space, I whispered. Please don't leave, he said. I already did, I replied. You just didn't notice. The words came out quiet, but they echoed through the room like something breaking. I walked past him. The hallway lights buzzed faintly. My reflection in the glass door looked unfamiliar. Pale. Shaken. But resolute. Outside, the cold air stung my cheeks and cleared my vision. My tears finally slipped free, warm against the chill. The pain was real, deep, and messy, but it was mine. And suddenly I realized something important. Healing wasn't about waiting for him to catch up. It was about finally walking away at my own pace. And I did.